What is up, everybody? Diamond King 5923 come back at you with an episode of our Madden 2022-2023 franchise. If you didn't tune in to the last episode, we were able to beat our rival Jacob Reed YouTube 36-28. So now we have to finish out the season strong. We are sitting at 8-5, right there with the Bengals and the Browns. We play the Bengals and the Browns. So still a good chance that we could come out and win this division at 11-5, but we gotta win out, and we have a tough game right now against Baltimore. We just gotta slow Jackson down. We're not gonna be able to neutralize him. He's the quarterback, so. Do our weekly training. We gotta switch out Rosen for Ehlers. I forgot to do that. Deontay Johnson gets an upgrade point, which is huge. Welcome to the stream. Again, we can't do anything with Anthony McFarland as he is done for the season. Well, done for his career as we made that choice. So what do I need? Really need DT, so keep scouting DT. See if there's any stills in this draft, because Jake made the draft class, so there's one or two, but here we go. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. And then it's a big time game, so we're going with the big time fill. So we're going to go color rush. So let's see what we can do here. Really hoping it's just cold and we don't necessarily have snow.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, so the snow and rain have stayed out of the forecast, but we're in for a cold afternoon at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other.
Looks like we got our wish. It looks like there's no snow in the forecast.
These folks are fired up as
it's just going to be a nice, cold December football game.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Ebron's pumping up the O-line. Right there's the wild card picture. So we got to win this to stay in the hunt. We'll stay in the playoff picture. And we will kick off to start the game as usual. Ten-minute game. Well, 10-minute quarters if you're just tuning in with Realistic Excel. So there's the kick. Durbin on the return. Choose our skippers there to make the tackle. Let's look at Lamar Jackson's stats.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round.
29 touchdowns, 7 ends. Good numbers from Lamar. 3,427 yards passing. Come on, Chargers. We could definitely use some help. Mark Ingram's able to break 2 tackles. Fall forward for about 3.
And with this offense, defense, what about DJ Fluker?
Came out of Alabama, could play tackle, could play guard. He's so big, Brandon.
And there's the Ravens O-line and offense.
3 yards.
Marquise Brown out.
Carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I think Marquise Brown's actually out.
Now Jackson.
Which he is.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin.
Miles Boykin's still in the game, and that's a touchdown. Kevin King just coming back from injury, still struggling. Baltimore goes up 7.
Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first.
Lamar throws touchdown pass number 30 on the year.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up
Hate
call
to see
before
it.
the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or
Rate's not getting a chance to return this one.
the second one was the payoff. That was the big
Here
one.
comes Ehlers. 2-0 as, well, 1-0 as a starter, 2-0 on the season. So he came in for a disgruntled Josh Allen, who just isn't a starting quarterback in the NFL. Right off the bat, they give it to James Conner. He gets a big gain in a 15, maybe 16 on the play. Here comes the Steelers offense. James Conner comes into this one needing 80 yards to reach that 1,000-yard plateau. Again, Steelers using Vance McDonald more and more in this offense later on in the season.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Connor. He's corralled at the
Steelers take what Baltimore gives them, and Conner picks up another 8. So there it is, 926 yards on the ground for Conner in this one.
100-yard mark and a rushing touchdown for good measure.
And what I found surprising, all those yards he accumulated.
Healy with a nice run.
Just once.
That doesn't even seem fair, does it?
But still, the 200-yard mark, something he can always carry in his back pocket. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling to, and he can't get
Man,
He's taken
Nas
down.
able to keep up with Ayler. We really didn't have room. We weren't going to force it to Ebron. Brings up 2nd and 18 for the Steelers.
On certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled.
We get that stupid bounce off animation. That's a pick. So Marlon Humphrey gets our number. That's frustrating.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram.
There's Minka.
And he'll be
Nice play there.
a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line. Now a look at the defensive starters here for the Steelers. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Send McMillan over here a little bit. Bush, we're going to send back. Good tackle there by McMillan and Bush. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 3. 6:27 left in the first. Steelers need a big play here.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Don't get it.
Is the tight end Nick Boyle. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get
Quarterman able to make the tackle. Ingram starting to find his legs. In a nice groove here, 2nd and 7.
We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
pass from Jackson.
Tackle by T.J. Watt and Brooks, but Ingram able to carry them over the first. Jackson already over 100 yards almost passing. It's in a 93. Steeler defense coming out real soft. There's a good tackle on Justice Hill by Bud Dupree.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Hill.
Mid blitz yet to work for us. That's a hold, hopefully.
But we do
Don't
have
see
a
where it was
flag on
pass
the field.
interference, so this one's going to come
This
back.
is in the area where it might be coming back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
All back to
It's too
second and
bad,
10.
isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Jackson, and he finds Beasley complete.
Cole Beasley makes the catch.
It'll be a 3-yard
Makes it
gain.
3rd and 7, 4:25 left in the first.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson.
Jackson puts that right where the ball needed to be.
And they're going to have
He
themselves
finds
another
Cole
first
Beasley
down.
again.
Tackles made at the Steelers' 35.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Good tackle there by Edmonds and
Come in as they're going to stop it.
Alex Highsmith.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one
Good tackle there by Wormley. Not able to get to Beasley on the initial get up, but 3rd and 8. Steelers need a stop.
25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To throw is Jackson.
It's not what they needed, but big hit by Edmonds forces the ball out, and Kevin King's going to capitalize on that, and he's going to get his touchdown back that he gave up.
20.
That's Kevin King's first touchdown as a Pittsburgh Steeler. The big hit by Edmonds jarred that ball loose.
Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way.
So we see that one again.
For a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Boswell's kick is up, and it is now a 7-7 game with 2:42 left in the first.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Boswell's kicks away, 2:42 left here in the first. Dervinay is going to get a chance to return this one.
Fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Nowhere for Dervinay to run.
The Raven offense
Still tied in Cleveland, trying to keep an eye on that game.
They go play action here on 1st down. He sets to fire deep.
Dervinay not able to hang on to that. Mike Hilton with the tight coverage on the play.
But to no avail. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Hill.
Hill's just ducking between O-line after O-lineman after O-lineman. So it looked like that was going to be blown up in the backfield by Burns, but he lost Justice Hill on the play.
First down. It's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Nobody's able to cover the tight end. Lamar Jackson, 9 of 10 on the play. Wells, nice catch, moves the sticks.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Jackson now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Now he is going to be
Skipper goes in motion, allows Devin Bush to hit the gap.
That's going to go as a
Makes it 2nd and 11.
2nd down. And for Jackson, this may be a free play.
TJ Watt's offsides.
And this one drops
Ball falls
incomplete, but
incomplete.
The defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Steelers read that well, brought 3 people right at Lamar. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd down. third down, Jackson.
Nobody able to cover Cole Beasley. We're going to have to highlight him.
Gonna have themselves another first down.
Beasley's just open all over the middle of the field.
Jackson now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's first and 10.
And again, they go read option. As McMillan and TJ Watt just blowing this play up in the backfield. End of the first quarter here in Pittsburgh. We're tied 7-7.
7-7, our score after one.
Cleveland strikes first, making it a 7-0 game.
Throwing on second and 14. Jackson on the left
Kevin
side.
King not able to strip it, but right there's Mike Hilton to come over and top him off. 3rd and 9.
The Ravens on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good coverage there once again by Minka Fitzpatrick.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
Might have been a flag on the play, but
making sure his guy couldn't hold
refs
on to
don't
the
call it.
football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy
Tucker's
that
kick is up, and it is good, making this a 10-7 Baltimore lead.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it?
DJ Watt not able to block Moses.
Defensive backs, all stay
As
aggressive.
Wright had a solid return if he could have got around Moses, but instead only picks up 12.
And now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he'll be upended at the 28.
As Alex Collins picks up 3 on the play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Marcus Peters able to catch up to Deontay Johnson and deflect that one away.
Pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in-route accompany.
And he goes down.
Good blitz there by Bowser. Jackson not able to block him. Steelers going to punt the ball.
5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because
Stonehouse punts away, and it's a nice one.
back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that
Kevin King makes the tackle after Justin Lane missed the strip attempt.
From the 34 now,
So 8:22 left here in the first half. Steelers up. Steelers down by 3.
they'll run with
Still
Ingram here to
working
begin the drive.
to Ingram. Ingram gets a big carry this time. Edmonds there to make the tackle.
Before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down
Ingram
with that
breaks
run.
off the tackle of Antoine Brooks Jr., but Devin Bush there to make the tackle. 2nd and 9.
As he's down to the 48.
Mar out of the gun. Twin right.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
Boyle makes a nice catch.
Way down to the 9.
Steeler defense really sleeping.
Play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards.
Since it's a tough game against
They've been practicing
Green Bay, that might help us.
all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Now a play fake here.
Since he has us head-to-head, and now
Got a man.
Justin Lane not able to get in front of Nick Boyle.
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown for the Ravens. Now it's 17-7.
Touchdown now
Steelers
here.
in a hole early.
The Ravens push further out in front. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you.
Wright has nowhere to go.
It was a little too long there.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture of the AFC. As we take a look at the playoff picture, and certainly a lot of jostling still to go in these final few weeks for the
DJ Watt with a nice catch. Ayler's 204, 18 yards, and an int. Int really wasn't his fault. It's just Madden being Madden.
Because we get to talk about it, and you know, at the end of the day, 6 teams are going to go from each conference, and guess what? We're going to
Alex Collins able to catch that out of the backfield, get some yards against his former team.
because their goal is to get there, and anything less than that makes the season a disappointment. So they've got to be primed now for a big finish to their season.
They'll look to throw.
Nothing open.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
As Queen gets to us and sacks us for a loss of 11.
That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Baltimore really just bringing the pressure here.
Nowhere to go.
And
He lost the football.
when it rains, it pours as Ehlers fumbles.
And they'll be inside
He had a wide open Deontay Johnson, but couldn't get the ball to him.
on first down.
Like the Steelers have done all season, they're going to be playing catch up on
Down to about the
offense.
14.
Defense needs to play better.
The carry there, it'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Jackson. This one complete.
Big hit there by Steven Nelson on Ingram.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Browns now up 14-0.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down.
Minka able to intercept that one. The Steeler defense now with 2 picks on the day.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So Lamar just kind of tried to force that one in there.
And this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead,
Brew McCoy not able to block. Earl Thomas, he gets in there on the play.
Carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 2nd and 5. Wide open receiver.
Nice play by Claypool as he picks up the first down and more on that slant pattern.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Here's a throw out wide.
Marlon Humphrey's not fooled
Maybe makes it back to the line of
on
scrimmage.
the bubble screen.
No
So
gain there on the
Steelers going to have to come up with a
completion.
better
2nd and
play
10.
than that.
On play action, they'll throw. And
Pass
it'll be
interference, that's going to
incomplete.
tack on 10 yards.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
That's a
about.
spot foul.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
and trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow
Campbell not able to block
and sometimes
Nazo.
too soon.
Blowing up.
Massive there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Taylor uses his wheels and gets out and gains 18 on the play.
At the Ravens 27.
Chargers strike back 14-7.
Pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you
Drew
hope is
McCoy
that this
picks
can
up
be
9 on the play.
that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now again to Collins. And
Alex Collins maybe picked up the first on that second effort.
he'll get back only
Nope,
to
they didn't give it to him. All right, 17-7, 2-minute warning. Baltimore leads here in the Berg.
reached the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure run.
Juju can't hang on to the ball.
Incomplete.
That was Juju's first
You
attempt.
can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
First time being
Several
thrown
on the
to all
sideline
game, and he couldn't hang on to it.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got
Boswell's kick is up and good. Cuts the Ravens lead to 7.
coming from both sides. No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Steven Nelson read that one. Should have had another pick 6.
Play on the football
Couldn't keep his hands on it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson throwing again. He's going to find
Good
his
tackle there by
time.
Nelson. Correction, Helton brings up 3rd and 9. Steelers take a timeout. They're going to try to get this ball back.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I'm here all day.
From the gun, Jackson. They're able to locate Wilson.
Albert Wilson breaks the tackle, and that was not the last man to beat, thankfully. Wow. Of all people to break a tackle and potentially cause us to go down 2 scores, Albert Wilson's the guy.
The big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now a throw on
Minka
first
almost
down.
had another one as they are locking down Cole Beasley.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has
Do not like that coverage.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back
Beasley
end.
makes the
Even though it's
catch.
an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
This is a 10-point game.
Stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his third
Edmonds
down.
right there,
Now, meanwhile,
almost intercepts that and takes it the other way.
but it winds up falling incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's the perfect word for
Tucker
it.
adds on 3. Ravens now lead 20-10.
2 weeks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
No problem.
Right with a solid
So far,
return
he's 2 for 2.
potentially.
Pretty reliable here in
Only
this
up to the
game,
24.
isn't he? And to me,
Doesn't get the blocks. Had good momentum. Caught the ball on the fly.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smarter
We
approach
try
is
slinging that into Ebron over the middle. Wilson right there to make the play.
strategy to play better in the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. Let's see if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go.
Ebron not able to get out of bounds as they go back his way. They like the matchup with Wilson.
Get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner?
Oh, he's trying for
Juju goes too deep on the play, and that one all but's going to seal the way the Steelers are playing. Juju, all he had to do was go inside, and Marlon Humphrey just undercut him.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you gotta
It was
think he's
open,
gonna
but Juju went too deep.
start to become a factor.
I think that's a
Miscommunication
great
by him and
point.
Ayler. All he had to do was go
That's what they're gonna
underneath.
check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Heck, there's 2 interceptions for him in college and a half.
Minka's still not able to get that ball back.
End zone on first down, but it winds up
Steeler
incomplete.
defense
Albert Wilson, the intended
dropping a
receiver,
lot of interceptions here on Jackson.
down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it.
Oh, and another direct deflection. They got to pick one of these passes off.
For the guy throwing the ball, already has thrown 1 interception, almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And eventually he's taken
Alex
down
Highsmith
here.
gets there.
Great coverage.
This is going to be a 23-10 game and a half,
Now a timeout
barring a blocked
taken.
field goal.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
23-10.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we have reached halftime. An abbreviated halftime show.
I'll do it here in the first half. Ravens lead 23-10 over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than
Juju just cannot hang on to a pass. That's the big difference maker in this game. I think Juju's dropped every pass we've tried to give him.
Talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
We go back to the slant to Connor.
See if that script is a good one for him. And he's taken down.
Steelers go up tempo.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. On 1st and 10 is Counter.
Connor picks up enough. 5 rushes, 41 yards for Connor.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down.
This is still a 2-possession game.
If the game worked in that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Second down pass play.
Juju really struggling here.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. He finds his tight end, Gentry.
Taylor finds Gentry.
Down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Too many drops. Taylor is throwing this football where it needs to be, and they're just dropping it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson.
Deontay Johnson makes his first catch in this game.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not
It's for
called
15.
if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you go lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a
We had him, and we couldn't throw it because Jackson got burnt by Bowser.
Get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here.
Finally, the knocked coverage, the player gets knocked off the route, finally benefits us.
And that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll drop to throw.
Touchdown, Johnson.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson.
The Steelers are going to cut this lead to 6.
As his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
Steelers have a lot of work to do. They cut the lead to 6, but defense got to play a little. They got to play a little bit more, a little bit better. Got to tighten up the zones.
Set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative.
That's one way to do it. A fumble right off the bat. Brooks Jr. makes a nice move. He's going to skydive into the end zone.
He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I don't know about play's going to stand.
2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
It is going to stand. We're going to go ahead and get that replay. Bud Dupree, the one with the initial hit. He was actually down. Oh no, ball's out right there. Ball is out. Take that screenshot, send it on over. Beautiful hit by Bud Dupree to get us back in this game. This defense is both playing well.
But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get
Boswell's
involved,
kicks away.
and they gotta do it a second time.
24-23, Steelers lead after 2 quick strikes.
Here in the third. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in
Devin Bush able to come in and blow that one up. 10 rushes, 25 yards for Mark Ingram.
You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it.
Another tackle by Devin Bush.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he
That one's a loss of 3 on the play.
backfield. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Devin Bush, 3 tackles on the play, gets the Steelers off the field.
Down short of the first at about
Lamar's having a day, but he's not running the football in the Steelers defense.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love
Wright
the
just catches that to make
communication
sure
we saw there.
it doesn't bounce any farther.
Pointing out the receiver where he was going. and
Holton
then able to
Ahlers
ride to the ball,
still
do the
trying
catch, and stop him short of a first down.
to get his ground going in this rivalry. Juju doesn't come back to block Earl Thomas's. James Conner would have had his 1,000 yards on the season.
a gain of 10. Good
Been
for
a
the
big
Steelers
play.
first down. Here's a first down run with Collins. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Boyd makes the catch, but there's going to be holding on the play. Short Bowser was coming free, and Jackson's going to get called for it.
Flag on the field.
It isn't, it's DeCastro. That one makes no sense.
Well, there've been a ton of
DeCastro
sacks,
should
so
have
he's trying to prevent
rarely a holding call.
What you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all, so he tries to grab him here. And
Just
he's still
nowhere to go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to
As
get
Williams
him
just
behind the
blows
line.
that one up.
Tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
We need a first. We'll take a short yardage game, but we need a first.
To the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
It doesn't put the ball where it was supposed to go, and Jackson falls down. Luckily, Connor's there to make the tackle along with Claypool and DeCastro.
Back down to about the 2-yard line.
This offensive line is really getting pressured by this Ravens defense.
Reception, a quick change in the situation here. Jackson.
Knew where it was going, made the wrong read. Marquise Brown touchdown. Ravens go back ahead
Touchdown
off the Ayler pick.
12 on the year.
They're going for 2.
Ravens have retaken the lead.
They're trying to run it, and they're not running on the Steeler defense.
Instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right.
They may have had a couple bad games this year that doesn't give them the proper respect of being in the top 10 against the run, but man, they need to. They get it done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now Ahlers needs to get his game together, throwing 3 ints in this one. I get it. He's a rookie. He's under pressure, but he's got to pull it together.
At the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any
We should have
interception
McDonald
with a
open.
little bit
I'm
more
correct on the
emphasis when you
coverage.
start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out
Queen
there?
almost got there still. Sorry, that's Moses. Correction. Coming out under gun. Running back set. Taylor's just going to tuck and run, pick up the first. Live to fight another day. He was looking to Ebron, thought better of it after throwing the same play that he got picked off last time, so he just tucked and ran.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off.
Anderson can't locate the ball. Peters almost had another interception. 2nd and 10 on the drive now.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is
James Conner picks up a nice chunk of yards.
to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that.
Moses just destroys Ely. That's how
2 yards on the pick.
McFarland got it. He got tackled by big linebacker in the playoffs.
Here's 2nd and 8.
I don't think it was Moses.
They'll look to throw.
Taylor has that nice pump fake.
Schuster. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Conner jukes out one, but it's not able to get past Judon.
Judon there to bring him down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Rather just throw that one away.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the
Dagger
long
was
run.
not open
Now
that
it's
time.
third down. Big
This has
play
been our
for
go-to
Ravens.
play in the red zone with the big wide receiver, Brew McCoy.
Pressure drops off as they look to throw. He's
Oh,
gonna go
there it is
outside
again.
for the end zone.
Beautiful catch by McCoy. Nice toe tap.
For a Steelers
Touchdown.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay.
Nice catch there by Brew McCoy. So we might use that one. Beautiful toe tap by McCoy.
I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
They'll try and throw for it.
No time to get that ball off. We had McCoy right in front of Bowser.
Back around the 8.
Not Bowser. Moses. Bowser comes in untouched and sacks us.
A 3-point game.
Made the right decision. We also don't get the 2-point conversion. Still 30-29.
Points are going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done though.
Start offense.
False start on the offense. Must be trying to get a quick jump on.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little
Devin Bush.
down there. Bad guys
Oh,
coming. Pick 'em up, pick 'em
there it is. That's what we want to avoid.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Mario loses 2 on the play, so he's 3 rushes for -4 yards. Steelers lead 30-29 after a 20-point third quarter.
The NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He's got it.
Edmonds not able to make the hit. Has been one of his struggles throughout his career is going for the big hit instead of just making the tackle or trying to force the ball loose.
Time for the Ravens. And even 60 yards.
As Edmonds had a nice hit on
Flipper there as all of a sudden
Ingram, but this time Ingram hesitates.
in the red zone. Now a first carry for the
Patrick Ricard comes in. He picks up 9. As Burns able to make the tackle. They were more concerned about leaving Lamar open on an island.
On second down, Ingram. And they'll be driven back here.
That's the big DT Wormley.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Minka not able to get the stop Doyle. Correction, Boyle. Why I said Doyle. We're not playing the Colts. 8 minutes remaining here in this one. Choose our skipper comes in to give TJ Watt a break. Steelers hold. That was Justin Lane and Devin Bush.
Second and goal from the 1.
Nobody covers Lamar that time, and he finally gets into the end zone. But they're going to go for 2 again.
From a yard out, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and
Look at this. They get the
Who else but Minka?
It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
As we had that back zone, he picks it. 35-30. Ravens in control of this one. Steelers score a touchdown. They can go up. 36-35. They'll obviously want to go for 2 again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Like I said, I was worried about this Ravens secondary coming in. It's really good, and they're showing it.
Second and 10. And that one almost intercepted.
Earl Thomas almost picks off Ayler. Ayler making some mistakes. I'm making some mistakes personally. So we got to clean this up.
The Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. And now the third down.
Ayler can't hit Deontay Johnson. Steelers go 3 and out. Had him, missed him.
He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
well, I'm thinking about the mental focus. You know? The mental
Good kick
focus.
there by
Let's try to
Stonehouse.
stay with it.
That's true. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
TJ Watt gets in there, and that's the one of the few times we've called his name this game.
Continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Gotta imagine the pass.
Finally, play action works in our favor.
On second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Running right. This is Ingram.
Come on. They can't block the perfect hole every time on runs. That makes it 3rd and 3. Ravens trying to keep their playoff hopes alive with a win here in Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Jackson.
Good hit by McMillan and Minka Fitzpatrick. Marquise Brown not able to hold on to that one.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
6:26. Ravens lead 35-30. Does Ayler have a 4th quarter comeback in him?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Conner picks up a decent chunk. 10 carries, 71 yards for James Conner. He's having a nice, solid day.
It'll be second down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1.
Oh, if Madden would just realize that you got a block there. Claypool might have been able to go a little bit farther. That's only his 2nd reception. Claypool also in the same boat as Gigi, dropping a lot of passes in this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The Cash are just getting eaten up by Wolf.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get
Ely's
up.
hurt now.
Well, he gets a
Don't want to see that
We'll step
heading
aside.
towards a potential playoff berth.
Now he'll look to throw here.
Ebron makes the catch.
Ebron with it over the middle.
Ayler almost at the 200-yard mark. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of the football game. I really couldn't just talk there. That was good.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Ayler finds Alex Collins out of the backfield on the screen. Bruce sternum. Ely will be okay, but he's out the rest of the game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun again to counter. And he'll be taken
Williams
down
just
at the
still grabs Connor.
34-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better.
4:15 left in the fourth.
And now picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor.
These corners can just
Give him
cover
2 yards on
everything.
that play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8.
Nice catch by Deontay Johnson. Good low pass from Ayler. Picks up the first.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not
Ayler
that big of a
silences
deal
the
to me.
crowd.
I'm gonna keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor.
Good run by Connor and a face mask by Earl Thomas. That'll tack on 15.
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
This is Collins on the handoff. They'll get him down.
Campbell didn't know which one to block. Chooses to block neither and lets Alex Collins take a big hit.
Back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind
There's
out
the
of
big
it.
target,
Kinda
McCoy.
slow things down a little bit.
2nd and 2. Flushed out right.
But Ayler's just going to do it himself.
He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about.
Ayler not able to juke out a Raven. Steelers
You're just superior.
down 36-35. They go to Ayler again.
And know when it's time to go.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
2:39 left here in the fourth. Steelers lead 36-35. Got to keep the Ravens out of field goal range or this one's going to be over.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
And they're kicking with the wind in their favor, and Tucker was hitting from 63 in warm-ups.
The Raven offense set at the
Can
line
the
for
Steeler
this
defense
next
come
drive.
through with
And
one more big stop?
my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to
Edmonds keeps them in bounds.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense.
The clock keeps ticking.
Do that. How do you shake things up?
2:15 left in the fourth.
Realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement.
TJ Watt gets there for his 2nd sack. 2-minute warning.
TJ Watt in there to take him down.
Stephon Tuitt was downfield running step for step with Nick Boyle.
One-point game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. And it's a short one here.
Good tackle there by Devin Bush.
And this effort will not get
Ravens
done.
go no huddle.
Well short of the 1st down at the 29.
And they burn a timeout.
The Ravens gonna use one of their timeouts.
Are you going to go no huddle or burn a timeout? I don't know about that call.
Important 4th down.
No, cover 3 buzz match.
Score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And
Kevin King comes away with the interception.
Kevin King with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Steeler offense offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one now not
Baltimore has 2
quite over
timeouts, so
yet.
this
Still
one's
two
not out of
timeouts
reach yet.
remaining defensively.
It looked like
Boy,
Connor was going to
maybe
have a
that
lane,
third
but Earl
timeout
Thomas
would
just
have
comes
really
out from
helped
out
here.
of nowhere,
Another example of
makes
why
the
coaches
tackle.
really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go
See how
risk
Coach
all
Tomlin
the
wants to
time.
handle this
Here's
game.
one of those situations.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
Now the Ravens are on a timeout.
Final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Will the Steelers go for a splash play, or will they play conservative and run this football? Steelers will play conservative, but their big back, James Conner, picks up the first. And now do it, as Queen's also injured on the play. Steelers are going to come out of here with a W, move to 9-5 on the season, and move to 2-0 behind their rookie quarterback, Ayler. Ayler did a nice job second half protecting the football.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win.
As the Steelers and Ravens have another Pittsburgh-Baltimore ESPN Instant Classic. Steelers end up on top, 36-35, behind 2 picks from Minkah Fitzpatrick. 90 yards rushing from Connor. And Brew McCoy's toe tap to start the rally.
But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.
As they hold Baltimore to under 100 yards rushing, which was huge.
Major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one. So
well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was a close game and came down right to the wire. So we have an upgrade point for Zach Gentry. So we will sim. Well, Juju had a breakout game too, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, Juju, you caught maybe 2 passes all game, so yeah, you didn't get your X factor. So let's advance to next week because Jake played his game, and we have the Cincinnati Bengals tomorrow, as that is it's not as big as I thought. Cincinnati may choke this away, and when they play Baltimore in Week 17, give them the wild card. So have to keep an eye on that. Ravens right there at 7-7, still in the mix. We're a half game back of the Browns. We beat the Bengals, go to 10-5. That sets up a big game against Cleveland in Week 17 if they win. So let's see the schedule before we check out. I wanted a league schedule. So the Browns play the Texans. And if I'm not... I think the Texans are in the hunt. I don't want that. I think the Texans are in the hunt. If I can get there. I was in conferences, yeah. So the AFC playoff picture looks like this. Jaguars 12-2, Browns 10-4 as they clinch a playoff berth. Raiders are 9-5, we're 9-5. Bengals are 8-6, hanging on to that 6th seed. And then 5, 6. And the Jets, Bills. Yeah, the Jets and the Bills, maybe the Dolphins, if they can win out, are right there in the mix for that final seed as the 4 seed, not the 6 seed, but the 4 seed. So hopefully you guys liked that video. It was a nice close game. I made some mistakes, but we were able to rally in the third. Keep tuning in, guys. We got a lot of content coming. I know I keep beating a dead horse about this, but Madden 21's 21 days out. Golf's 11 days out. Plus, we got NASCAR content, F1 content, and we got some MLB content. So definitely be checking out the channel. We got a lot going on. Alright, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And we're going to catch you guys next time.